everyone, my name is Anna and welcome to Cactus Caffeine. As you can see, I am busy again with another project here in my backyard. I am now extending my desert garden to this area. So this part, I did this about a year and a half ago. Yeah, I did this part about a year and a half ago. So it ended in here, and then in this section there used to be bushes in here, but I got tired of looking at the bushes. So I decided to remove them, and instead I am going to plant my Trichocereus and Echinopsis in this section of the garden. This section of my garden, this will not be as decorative as what I did in here because in this section I really planned what I was going to put in this section. So I used different types of cactus. Some are columnar, some are barrels. I use different colors, and I have decorations, and even the rocks, I used different types of rocks in here. So this is more of a display cactus garden. However, in this section I am not aiming for that. My plan for this garden is to have a flower show. So in spring and in summer, these cacti, Trichocereus and Echinopsis, they are excellent bloomers. They have very showy flowers. So that is my aim for this garden, is to have like a flower bed here during the summer and during springtime, because this Trichocereus and Echinopsis, they're excellent bloomers. So that is what I am aiming for in this part of the garden. Last year when I did this part, I had potted cacti in here. So I had a few pots of cactus, Trichocereus as well. But then I realized if I keep them in the pot, the pots actually use a lot of space. So I'm not able to maximize this area if I had pots in them. In fact, I took off the pots, and here is a couple of them. So this one, I will not disturb them anymore since they're already in the pot. I'll keep them there and probably put them somewhere. But in here, so these are the ones so far. I might change my mind, but these are the ones so far that I am planning to plant in this section. But before I proceed, let me just give you a brief background on what I have done already in this area. In the left corner here, I planted 2 rooted cuttings that was given to me by my friend who also lives here in Vegas. He has no idea what it is, but in his yard, it is already growing 5 feet tall. So I'm guessing it's some type of Trichocereus or a columnar Echinopsis. This one is a Helianthus poco. And right here is a Trichocereus flying saucer. Alright, let's continue planting. Finally, after 1 week, I have completed my Echinopsis and Trichocereus garden. Took me a week, guys, because I only work on this part at night around 6 o'clock when there is no more sun in this part of my backyard. As you can see, this section of my backyard receives the most sun almost all day. During spring and summer, it starts around 9 o'clock until the sun sets at around 6 p.m. So I only start working in this area around 6 p.m. at night. So anyway, here it is. And let me just give you a closer look on what I did in this part. So this is the 2 cactus that I was telling you about that I have no idea what they are. But I think and I'm hoping that they will thrive in this section. This one is the Helianthus poco, also known as Trichocereus poco now, also known as Echinopsis starigensis. So this one will have a funnel-like flower that is either red, pink, or white. So it is a surprise what the flowers will be on this one. And then in here, this is the one that gave me the yellow Trichocereus flowers. Okay, so this is the one, and there's more buds in there, so I am excited. And then here, this is the Trichocereus flying saucer. And then on that corner there, that is the Echinopsis that Rob Roy gave me a few years ago. That one has large, bright, golden color of flower. And then this one is another Trichocereus. Not sure if this is the one that had a white flower or this one had a white flower. I don't remember, but they look alike. And then this one is Dutchman's Gold. So this one also has a yellow-orange color of flower. And then I took chances since there's still some spots and I have a lot of Echinopsis pops. I took the chance and inserted some Echinopsis pops. You can see there's a cluster right there. There is another one in here. These are all Echinopsis rainbow bursts hybrid. And there's another one here. This is the one that gives the big bright pink flower for me. I have a lot of pops that I rooted from the mother plant, so I'm taking my chance and hoping it will survive in this section. Oh, and there's another one in here. All right, I might give these ones extra protection since they're very little. I might add an extra layer of shade cloth, or yeah, shade cloth for them. As you can see, I do have a shade cloth here now. This is a 50% shade cloth. And as for the rocks, I did not buy any new rocks, guys. So these are just spare that I already have with me. Some of them, you know, spare from previous projects, like from my previous gardens. So I have different kinds in here. And then the small boulders, I just got them from our backyard and I moved things around and added them here. This is a crystal rock that I got from Zion in our recent trip from Zion. So I just added it in there. Actually, my son added it there. And then I need top dressing, guys, on this section to, number one, keep the soil down when I water. It's to prevent the soil from, you know, spilling over here. or the soil from getting into my cactus. But number two, and the more important function of my top dressing, is to keep moisture in my soil. Like I said, this section gets most sun, so the soil in this part dries very quickly, and I don't want to be watering, every day. So the top dressing helps keep the moisture in my soil. And then I added a few decorations, like I have a little gnome over there, a cactus over here. Not too much. I did not go overboard this time. These are fire glass beads that I got from our fire pit. I've seen some arrangements that are using this now, so I tried it here. I think it looks good. When the sun hits the beads, they reflect and they show some pop of color too in this garden. And then I also have a fence. I always put a fence around my cactus gardens because this is to keep pets away. I have a dog that loves to dig, and he doesn't care if there's cactus in there. He will find a way to dig in the soil and bury his bone or his treats. So this is to keep my dog from entering that area. Also, our neighbor has a cat that visits our backyard, so that's to keep the cats away from this section. Alright, so this is it for my newest section of my desert garden. Let me know, guys, what you think. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any suggestions for me. So if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like cactus and other desert plants. And until next time, guys, bye everyone, and cheers.